This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, Ozarks East. I just wanted to try a couple of new things to help everybody in the area get the best out of BNI and kind of talk about the Power of One reports. The one that came out on July 10th, it was emailed to you guys, and I want to explain this just a little bit and then go over all of the chapters for the Ozarks East region. So, we're going to talk about Missouri Central first. We are going to talk about Bluff City, and I want to congratulate all you guys in the green. So give yourselves a round of applause and give yourself a hand for that. A couple of things that we always want to look for in the Power of One is attendance. Are the people there? Referrals. Are you passing referrals to one another? And if not, why are you not passing referrals? So if we cannot see at least some yellow in this column, we need to ask ourselves why. And then, of course, are you bringing visitors? Because it's a constant growth, making those connections. The more people that you have in the room, the more people that you have with your extended force of growing your business. And then, of course, are you meeting with other people in your chapter? As well as are you doing chapter education units to help not only you and BNI, but there's a lot of information and content that's very, very relevant to your business and help your business grow. So I want to say great job, Bluff City, for the number of people that you have in the green and the yellow. If we can increase you by one color in each of those categories, I'm going to challenge you guys to do that. The next one we're going to look at is, let's get over here to Da, 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 da. I believe it's going to be Profit Masters. Yes, it is. So, Profit Masters out of Jackson, Missouri. Congratulations to you guys in the green. And, the majority of your chapter is in green and yellow. Where can you improve is educating yourselves. Educating yourselves and helping gather that information from BNI that can not only help you and BNI, but also just help you grow your business and your money. Um, we want to make sure that we're closing out those PALMS reports on a regular basis because that's where this data comes from. So make sure that you guys are closing out PALMS report and you are entering your information on the mobile app or on the desktop. River City Networkers, a big congratulations to JD Webster. You are in the 100% club. We want to give a big virtual shout out to you. And if you have not had a one-to-one with JD, I would reach out to him because he has been on the 100% list for several times now. I know that one thing that this chapter you guys are struggling in is inviting visitors. We want to strive for one visitor once a month, every single chapter. Is there a particular category that you guys are focusing on? And if you don't come together as a chapter, how are you going to get all of those visitors there? So if there is somebody that you want in your chapter, then work as a team and get them out there and everybody invite someone in a particular category that you're looking for. And that would very easily bring all these zeros up. Uh, we want to look at SEMO Prosperity. You guys have a lot of green. We do have a lot of members that have green everywhere. There are a few things that you guys can do to help increase your numbers. And again, that's visitors and also logging your chapter education units. Those people that are lower on the list tend to be newer members. So we definitely want to get them a good start by covering the mentor program with the new members as well as the passport to success and put them in the mentoring. We want to give a virtual high five to Greg Vaughn and Amy Ybarra in the SEMO Success chapter. They have entered into the 100% club as well this last Power of One report. And a couple of things that we can point out again, inviting those visitors, running that agenda like it is supposed to be, because the meeting really is for the visitors so they can see the benefit. I know that summertime we do tend to have more people take vacations and things like that. So I just encourage you, if you are going to be out, definitely send a substitute that knows your business and can help represent you. That very easily can push some of these people that is on that cusp of being in the green. It can help move them right on up into the green area. Again, logging your visitors, inviting those people, and logging your chapter education units is key. We also have Saxton, which I want you guys to really congratulate this chapter, because they have not only Sandy Hastings and Darlene Leonard Reed in the 100% Club, but they are all in either the yellow or the green. Very easily can this be an all green chapter. They are on the smaller side, but are they passing those referrals back and forth? And are they bringing visitors? That is the two things it looks like they are lacking in, and they are doing their education. So they are getting it. Now, let's use one another in our chapter for referrals, as well as let's bring those visitors that can also result in closed business. So let's take a look at the Arkansas chapters. B2B network professionals, I know this is one thing that we have struggled in the northeast corner of Arkansas, up in the Jonesboro area, is actually utilizing the system to enter that data. If you will download that mobile app, it will be right there at your fingertips. You can very easily put that information in on the go. I know these people are passing referrals. I've been to their meetings. I know they're doing it. But how can we reflect that if we have somebody that's looking for a chapter? So I want to encourage you to go in and log your information. Don't expect somebody else to put that in for you, because we do have these mobile apps, we have the desktop. And if you do struggle getting logged in, then definitely let me know, let your support director know, so we can help you get logged in so that you can keep account of your data. We also have in the Ozarks East is Conway Elite. Again, you guys, we see a lot of color palettes all over the place. One thing that you guys can really focus on is you are on the smaller side. So invite those people who you have open categories. Send out, reach out, and everybody target those people that you want to be represented in your chapter. Again, listening to these podcasts and webinars, I want you to log in, and I want you to give yourself one chapter education unit for watching this webinar and looking at the power of one for the Ozarks East region. Let's look at Conway name droppers. Conway name droppers. Chapter education units seem to be a huge issue for you guys, and I know that you guys are doing stuff. Be sure that you are logging it. I know, again, we've had a lot of people out on vacations and other issues. Make sure that you do send a substitute. And if you're not using your fellow BNI chapter members as referral partners, we need to ask ourselves, why is that? Are you really using them and not logging that information? So be sure that you do enter that data. That way you get credit and you can see, it's like, hey, this is a very successful chapter. They are really working the BNI system the way it's supposed to. I want to go visit that chapter. I know a lot of people do use the information on BNI Connect when they're searching for chapters to go visit, or they're moving to the area. We've had more people reach out recently saying, hey, I'm moving to the area, or hey, I need this, but I don't live there. Who do you know that does this stuff? And we go right to our BNI Connect and we pull those names. Conway Natural Networkers, you guys give yourselves a virtual round of applause, because you guys really need to focus in inviting visitors to grow your chapter. I think you're getting a really big handle on The attendance, which again, summertime, vacations, all of that plays into it. You are doing referrals. Those of you who have red and black in the referral area, why is it that you have no referrals? Is it you're newer and you haven't built that relationship with people in the chapter yet? Then we need to make sure that we're doing one-to-ones, which it looks like you guys are. But the big thing is get on the visiting and inviting those visitors and visiting with people who you are wanting to join your chapter and who you need to know their contacts. We also have the creators of business in the Conway area. These guys, you guys are doing great. You have a lot of colors in the green and the yellow. Where are you lagging is actually logging those chapter education units. The newer members, it really does talk about this when you go through the member success program training, which is on BNI University. Make sure that your mentor and your mentor coordinator are coordinating with the new members to help get them a very good, strong foundation so they can move up the ranks in BNI and get the best out of all the material that's available with their membership. So we also have the Jonesboro. Now, believe it or not, you guys are doing better at logging your information. The thing is consistency. We see a lot of black. This is a lot more colorful than it used to be. I think the key is consistency. Now that you guys know where to find that BNI Connect app, you're utilizing the BNI desktop version, be sure that you hold yourself accountable and log that information. So make sure that you're doing the chapter education units. Make sure you guys are meeting with one another. How are you going to know what all of your other referral partners are doing if you're not sitting down and talking to those people? Again, we want to grow those chapters. We want those chapters to be thriving. We want the contacts of people in the area to be able to use our service. So who is it that's going to fit in your chapter that will help that referral process? And remember, it's one person per category. I know one of the unique things out there is like insurance, real estate. If you have a commercial realtor and a residential realtor, they can work very closely together. But the thing is they both know tons of people that need the services of people in your chapter. Insurance, you can put those in 2 or 3 different categories. You can have somebody that sells life insurance. You have somebody who sells property casualty. You have somebody who does commercial insurance. All of these people can work very well together in a BNI chapter. And that right there also opens it up where you have more contacts in your referral partners. So I wanted to go through those power of ones and just give you guys a shout out, those of you who are doing very well. And if you are doing something or seeing something done in your chapters that has helped you in your business a lot, please let me know. We want to bring attention to this and we want to congratulate people when they do new things and great things with their business. If you're growing and thriving because of BNI, we want to hear about it because we want to share those stories. So I want to thank you guys for listening to this afternoon. Be sure that you log into BNI Connect. Give yourself one chapter education unit for this brief webinar on your power of one. Thanks, guys.